Alright, so here is everything you get in the box. So you have a red bottle of ink, a yellow bottle of ink, a blue, and then you have 2 bottles of black. Obviously you're gonna use more black, so pretty nice. And then you have syringes along with the needles, and then you have little stickers. I guess these are used to seal the hole after injecting the ink into the cartridge. And here is the tool that you use to suck up the ink from the cartridge after refilling it. It comes with 2 rubber fittings depending on your printer cartridge size. So we're gonna go ahead and check which one we're gonna use. Alright, so here we have 2 cartridges, 67 type, and then we're gonna go ahead and check the bottom. And if you look closely, this one would be the right fit for this cartridge, because this one would be too big for this cartridge. This is gonna be inserted in here, just like this. And as you can see, the ink cartridge is gonna be inserted right here. Of course, this is after injecting the ink, and then you can use one of the syringes to suck up the ink. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and get going. Alright, so here first I'm gonna go ahead and see how much ink is remaining in this cartridge by sucking up from the bottom. So I'm gonna use the tool. I'm gonna insert this here. And then I'm gonna suck up, and then I'm gonna pull the syringe. As you can see, nothing is coming out. This also means that the cartridge is completely emptied, so we can refill this all the way. So we're gonna go ahead and do some research. It's probably in the user manual. If not, we're gonna Google it and find out the quantity of ink required to refill one of these. So same thing with the colors. Of course, we're gonna compress this, and then we'll pull. Alright, so as you can see, we still have quite some ink here, and we just pulled quite some of the ink. So we still have a little bit left in here. I can actually pull out the whole thing because I know there isn't much left. We can pull out the whole thing to make sure we only have an empty cartridge, so we can insert the right amount of ink into it, but you don't have to do this. Alright, so as you can see from the user manual, the OEM standard size black is 5 milliliters. The colors are 2 milliliters each. Alright, the first step is to remove the label. Alright, so we need 5 milliliters of black. So we're gonna go ahead and use the syringe. And then we're gonna open one of the bottles. Okay, this is sealed. 5 milliliters. You want to make sure you don't suck up some air into the syringe. I already did, as you can see here. So when you do, you want to go ahead and push it back into the bottle. Make sure you squeeze it all the way. You don't need no air bubbles in the syringe. Gonna suck up. Alright, so this is 5 milliliters. You're gonna have tissue handy just in case. Alright, so 5 milliliters, and then you're gonna go ahead and inject it into the cartridge. So you wanna make an incline so the ink that you inject can be sucked perfectly by the sponge. You're gonna use gravity and make sure it goes down evenly, just like this. Alright, you have to press the needle into the sponge and squeeze it down slowly, very, very slowly. Alright, just like that, you have refilled the black ink cartridge. So you want to go ahead and put that aside. You're going to avoid flipping it over or something because gravity has to be in our favor. And after that, you want to go ahead and put the label back on. Just like this. So this, then we're gonna go ahead and so we need 2 milliliters, right, just right here, and this is 2 milliliters. So we can go ahead and inject that onto the right spot, which is right here. Again, use gravity. So you're gonna stand it straight a little bit at an angle, just like this, and then inject it. So since this is the center, you're gonna just keep it straight, level, and then slowly inject it. Really slow. Alright, so that's in. Gonna put this aside. You're gonna use a different syringe for every color. Alright. Next step, we're gonna go to the yellow. These are double top. You can also remove this top and inject it depending on what type of cartridges you're using this on. Same thing, 2 milliliters. Then yellow is right here to the left. And again, we're gonna inject it slowly. Just like that. And then the last color. The blue somehow still had a little bit more blue in here, so it couldn't take the whole thing. Go ahead and put the tape back on. And now you have two refilled cartridges. So you're gonna go ahead and put each of the refilled ink cartridge into this tool right here. So you're gonna put the ink back in this tool, insert it tight like this, and then you're gonna use the syringe, insert it into this hole right here, and then you would suck up. Just like this, and as you can see, you have a little bit of ink flowing down, so you're sure that when you put it back into the printer, it's not going to give you any issues. Alright, so go ahead and clean that. So this cartridge is ready to be used. You're going to do the same with the color cartridge. You're going to wipe this up. Then you're going to put the cartridge in. Make sure it's secure, tight, like this, and then you're going to go ahead and pull. And as you can see, you have a little bit of all the colors mixed into the syringe, so you know that you're ready to go. Alright, so remove that. Now after that, you can go ahead and use a towel and then check the flow of each of the ink cartridges. Just use the black first. And as you can see, you have a nice flow. This is good. So this means that the cartridge is ready to be used. Same thing with the color. As you can see, you have all three colors side by side, meaning that this is ready to be used as well. So we want to go ahead and put this back into the printer. As a side note, your printer may still say that you ran out of ink, but you're still fine, because these cartridges have chips in them that will tell the printer that they were used. So your printer is going to keep telling you that you're running out of ink. What you're going to do is just going to go ahead and ignore the notification from the printer. You're just going to dismiss the notification, and you can keep using these until they run out, and you can refill them again. And yep, that's it. So If this video was useful, make sure to drop a like, subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching. See you around.